record.
Ready to bring up bars and tone. Bring up bars and tone.
10, 9, 8, 7,
Fade to black and
6,
fade out tone.
5, 4, 3,
Fade
2,
to black and fade
1.
out tone.
10,
Stand
9,
by.
8, 7, 6,
Ready to fade and
5,
slate.
4, 3, 2,
Fade
1.
and slate.
10, 9, 8,
Ready
7,
to
6,
fade
5,
out of slate.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Fade out of slate.
10, 9, 8,
Ready
7,
to fade in opening graphic
6,
and music.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Fading graphic
1.
and music.
10, 9, 8,
Ready to
7,
fade out music.
6,
Fade in post mic.
5,
Camera 2.
4,
Ready to cue talent.
3, 2,
Dissolve to camera 2.
1.
Fade out music. Open host mic and cue him.
Hello everyone, welcome to COD News.
Ready to
I'm
bring
your
up host
host,
name
Katie
key?
Sanchez, and today
Bring up
I'm here
host
with my
name key.
co-host, Jacob Nader. So let's get into what's coming up.
Ready to fade
Starting
in
with the
guest
weather,
name key.
in Chicago, there's a 50% chance that
Fading
it'll
to guest
rain
name
tomorrow.
key.
As for the rest of the week, it does vary. On Saturday, Sunday, and
Ready to fade out and fade out the name key.
Friday, it looks to be partly cloudy with a chance for sun.
Seems to be better than the last few days and weeks where we're getting a lot of cold
6 minutes
days
to
with
the studio
rain,
up,
wind,
6
and
minutes.
snow. How did you feel about the weather the last few weeks?
You know, it's been kind of
Faded.
wishy-washy. I'd
Take
wish
camera
weather would make up its mind and stick to a season, but we're slowly moving into regular spring hours.
Agreed. Some upcoming things we have is April
Take camera.
Fools on the 1st, can't forget about that.
3.
We also have Easter on the 5th for those who celebrate it, and something in the future, but still fun to look forward to. As for Chicago,
Ready,
the
take graphic.
Duck Derby
Take
will
graphic.
be happening on August 7th this year at the Chicago River, which you guys can take a look at right here. Oh my God.
Ready to take camera
That's
1.
a lot of ducks.
Take camera 1.
Tons maybe. The Duck Derby has been going on for about 20 years, starting in 2005.
Take
I
camera 1.
surely can't wait to go see it again.
Make sure to mark
5
your
minutes to the
calendars to see
studio
it in
up, 5
person.
minutes.
We'll talk more about that closer to the date, but moving on to some more events you may have missed in Chicago. Dyeing the River Green for St. Patrick's Day for the
Ready to take
64th.
graphic.
Take a look at that.
Take graphic.
Have you seen the river being dyed before?
Ready to take camera
I
1.
absolutely have. Every year it
Take
gets
camera
more and more pretty, and the celebration around the river is always just such a fun time. It's something that you surely don't want to miss. Going on to our other calendar events, the Chicago Henge is appearing on the 20th of this month of March.
Ready to take
The
graphic.
Chicago Sun, for those of you who don't know, will be aligning with the east and west streets in the city, causing you to see the sun right between the buildings. It's great for a lot of photography opportunities, so
PG2.
make sure you grab your gear and get there early.
Cool. Lots of photographers and people on the street during that
Camera
time to see the sun line up with all those buildings.
Absolutely beautiful. Moving on to an exclusive we have with Jake
Ready to take
Castigador,
graphic.
key person of Peter and Jake Productions. He is creating his
minutes
first
to the
ever kids
studio.
show about
Out.
reading
4 minutes.
essentials.
Fade
Peter and
to
his big box
graphic.
of letters was an inspiration for Jake. His main goal is to turn it into
30
a
seconds
show,
to
a
the
present
bump.
day show that helps
Break.
kids learn how to read by
29,
using characters
28,
on the screen.
7,
It will
26,
start as a
Take
YouTube
two,
series, and
24,
hopefully, if it
fade
does
3,
well, it will be picked
22,
up and made into a public
21,
access television
20.
show.
That's
19,
super awesome.
18,
We're excited to see where the series starts, but until then,
14,
stay tuned to hear about the 2026
12,
College Basketball March
11.
Madness.
Take camera 2.
We'll be right back after the break.
3, 2, 1, go.
Ready to take the bumper.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5,
Ready to take commercial.
3, 2, 1.
Take to the commercial.
I do.
Seconds to the bump.
You know, most teenagers order candy from an app.
Well, most teenagers don't have a Skittles horn.
I don't think you get it. I didn't sign up for this. I have no free will.
Yeah, which is great.
It really isn't.
30
But
seconds.
you know what is great? If you go on Go Puff, you can see how Skittles is delivering their big game commercial starring Elijah Wood to someone's house.
They'll really deliver it to my house?
They'll perform it on your lawn.
What if I'm not home?
Well, that's kind of on you, isn't it?
Do I get to keep it?
I don't know.
15
I'm not a
seconds.
lawyer. You'd have to read the terms and conditions. Who
14,
is Elijah
15,
Wood?
12,
Less talk, more Skittles.
10, 9,
Please don't do that.
8, 7, 5.
Deliver the rainbow. Taste the rainbow.
10,
Bumper.
9, 8,
Ready to take
7,
camera 2.
6, 5, 4,
Welcome back to COD News. 2026 March Madness for college basketball, both the men's and women's team has officially started since last Friday on the 20th. Looking at the perfected brackets created on the men's side, it started at 26 million.
2 minutes.
There are
to
currently
figure
no
you out.
perfect
2
brackets
minutes.
remaining going into the Sweet 16. On the women's side, the perfect bracket started at 3 million and is currently at one perfect bracket remaining after the Sweet 16.
Ready to take
Do you watch basketball or have a bracket at all?
take
Sports
camera
fans, I do not know ball.
The Final Four starts on April 3rd for
Take
Women's March
camera.
Madness, with the championship ending on April 5th. The Men's Final Four starts on April 4th, with their championship ending on April 6th.
Take camera 1. There you
Going over to the predictions for who's going to win the championship. Starting with the men's basketball teams at 23%, people have chosen Duke to come out on top, with the second most picked team being Arizona at 20% of the votes, and Michigan trailing behind in third with 14% of the votes.
On the
Take
women's
camera
side,
3.
or of the predictions of who wins the
1
championship,
minute to the
we
studio
start off
close.
strong with
1 minute.
45% picks that UConn will win the championship. The second most picked team to win is UCLA with 13%, followed closely by South
Ready,
Carolina
take
with
camera
12%.
Take
It's going to
camera
be
1.
some heated matches coming into the Final Four. Make sure you keep your cards handy
45
and
seconds to
place any
studio out.
bets if needed.
All right, start wrapping it up.
The largest loss that broke 15
Take
million
camera
brackets for the
3.
women's tournament was Ohio State, who played against TCU in the first round. Ohio had 64 points, with 66 points
30
tailing
seconds to the
TCU,
studio
just 2 points
Start
over
wrapping it
Ohio
up, get to-
State.
So it's ready to take camera 2.
That is unfortunately all
Take
the
camera
time that we
2.
have today. We would like to thank you for tuning in to this week's broadcast of COD News Today. We will be back
15 seconds.
next week with the turtle
14,
races at the Tin
13,
Lizzie
12,
in Chicago.
11,
But until then,
10,
I have been
9,
Jacob Nader,
8,
your co-host, along
6,
with,
Katie
Ready to take
Sanchez,
the
your
bumper.
host.
and from all of us
3,
here today at
2,
COD Today,
1.
have a great day.
Take to the
10,
bumper and music.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Fade out. Fade in the credit.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Fade out music.
Music studio.
Finish.
Wow, on the nose. 7 minutes on the nose.